So let's welcome him, shall we? Music royalty, one quarter of a little-known band called Queen, one of the biggest-selling bands of all time. They changed the sound and the look of music. Oh, I can't do an introduction. This band doesn't need one, and it wouldn't do him justice anyway. I'll just say, welcome to the show, the one and only Brian May. How are you, Brian?
Hello, Michael. I'm very good, thank you. That was a lovely introduction.
Well, I've got
Who could ask for more?
Oh, bless your heart. Listen, you've just notched up your 10th number one album this year with the live album, Live Around the World, with Adam Lambert. You must be feeling pretty chuffed with that.
Yeah, it's a nice thing to wake up to, I've got to say. Yeah, it was wonderful. Yeah, it's nice to feel relevant, I suppose. And I feel like it's giving a lot of joy because people are really suffering from not having live music readily available. And this is a good substitute. You can see us romping around the world and doing our thing in front of so many different kinds of audiences, different countries.
Well, you were doing a massive tour at the time, weren't you? When things happened, you'd done the recent tour in Oceania. You had a record crowd, 60,000 people at Sydney's ANZ Stadium, and then all of it comes to a halt. How frustrating is that for you?
Yeah, it was very strange. We sort of led a charmed life going around Korea and Japan and then Australia, sort of just ahead of the wave that was about to break of COVID. And it's very odd for me because I'm not sure if I actually got it during that situation, because it may have led to what happened to me afterwards. I got very ill with heart attack and various other things. But we had a fantastic time, and when we got home, it was sort of unthinkable that suddenly everyone was locked down in their house, and all of that was like just a dream. It was very unreal. It still is, actually, very odd to me.
It is. Was there ever a time... there you are. You're finding yourself back in front of thousands in stadiums. When we lost Freddie, did you think that was never going to happen for you again? That you would never be able to do those things? Totally.
Yes, I remember driving around and now and again coming across an arena. And thinking, they can hold about 18,000. We won't be doing that again. That was what we used to do. Yeah, absolutely. There was no feeling. There was no feeling of, let's find another Freddie. No, never. And what happened...
Sorry, go on.
No. It was sort of gifts from God in a way, I suppose, that things just happen, and we found ourselves back out there playing these wonderful arenas and taking the roof off, just like the glory days. So it's
and you're right. You can never replace Freddie. You never will. You would never try to. No. But what you found with Adam, I think, is someone who brings their own interpretation, a great showman, a great voice, who understands this music.
A nice compliment from you, Michael, as a fantastic singer yourself. Fantastic performer.
I wasn't available, Brian, otherwise I'd have been there, obviously.
No, you never know.
We do a Queen medley. Alfie and I do a big Queen medley in our show.
Do you know, I have heard rumours and I haven't seen it yet. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah. We're both
great.
Amazing fans. Here's the thing. It is all about this music. You continue to make music that just gets to the soul of people.
Oh, thanks very much. This funny thing, I sometimes do wonder what rock music actually is and why is rock music different from any other kind of music. But I think it is that kind of directness of contact of the soul. I think it's probably started off with people like Little Richard, screaming instead of singing. I don't know what you think about him as a singer. But
it was kind of primordial, wasn't it? Primeval.
Yeah.
It was something so basic and visceral. And it continues, and we need that. We need that escape. We need that, and also those anthems to bring us all together. We heard "We Will Rock You." The show must go on has become an anthem for us in the theatre world, and we thank you for that.
That's great. That means a lot to me. Yeah.
When the Bohemian Rhapsody film was first muted, what did you feel about it? What did you think? Could this work? Is this going to be good? You insisted on being really involved in it, didn't you?
Well, it just happened that way. I mean, it went back about 12 years. Most people think that these things happened just overnight. But it was actually an idea of Jim Beach's. He said, look, this is something that ought to be done. And all sorts of people are coming to us and asking us if they can make a film about Freddie. If this thing's going to be done right, basically we have to be there to ensure that his legacy is properly treated, And we had so many discussions, but over 12 years, we gradually got the team together through various hiccups. And the team, I think, did a magnificent job, I must say. And we were always there. We didn't want to take over. We didn't want to control it, because that would have been wrong. Because fortunately or unfortunately, we're in it. It's a film about Freddie, but there we are. So it's a very sensitive kind of issue. You don't want to sort of glorify yourself. It's a bit odd.
Well, the key to the whole thing succeeding is obviously going to be the casting, as well as the direction of the right. But the casting had to be spot on. And the guy playing you was better than you.
Absolutely, yes. I'm conceding to Gwilym. I love Gwilym.
It was uncanny.
Isn't it great?
It was uncanny.
I have to tell you, when my kids first saw The Rushes, I hadn't really told them too much about it, and they said, "Oh my God, the guy playing you is so amazing! But obviously you did the voice, right?" And I went, "No, he did that." He did. So they were fooled, even my kids. Yeah,
it's a brilliant piece of work. It really is. But you're here. You've not been lazy. You've been involved. Tell me about Woman. Tell me about Woman.
Women are this crazy bunch of women, and they're all individually great in their own right. As you know these girls. This is Maz Murray, who was our killer queen in the West End for so many years. Lovely amazing woman. Kerry Ellis, who was our first meet in We Rock You, and we've worked together for years and years ever since. As you probably know, and we came on your show, didn't we?
Yeah, you did. You did.
Kerry's a monster singer, incredible singer, most beautiful voice. And then we have Gina Murray, who's Maz's sister, but a great force in her own right, who's also kind of in the We Will Rock You family. And AJ, AJ Casey, who's not many people know, did the first workshop for We Will Rock You.
And I know her well because she was in Macamable with me. She's a phenomenal talent.
Ah, of course.
She's a phenomenal.
She's wonderful. They all are. I've sort of run out of superlatives really. So we had you probably know the genesis of the project, which is it's Maz who drove it, and she lost a wonderful friend of hers, Rebecca Gibbs, to breast cancer some years ago, and vowed that she would do something to commemorate, to pay tribute to her and her amazing fight in a very positive way, and also to make money for the charities. We're making money for the Karen Keating Foundation and ovarian cancer. So the project came together with everybody just thinking, what can we do that would be special and wonderful and joyous? And this song is there. It's a Lieber and Stoller song, as you know, based on I'm a Man. And definitely full of wit and charm, which I think we're a bit lacking in 2020, aren't we? We need humour. So we went in and recorded it. They all did magnificent jobs on the vocals. And just very recently, during the lockdown, we went into this huge warehouse to do the video, which is one of the most fun days I've ever had.
Well, they're outrageous, those women. They are outrageous.
They're all brilliant, yeah. So amazing.
Fabulous.
And I got to play guitar as well as produce. Well, I co-produce it with Steve Sidwell, who's a great friend of mine. Fantastic orchestra man.
Well, it's a great team for a great cause, and it's so nice. And you're feeling all right now. You're all back to normal and back on the straight and narrow.
I'm not totally back. No, it takes a while after all those sort of events in your life. There's a long healing process, and a
reassessment process, I would have thought, as well.
Well, there is that as well, yeah. But it's a sort of rehab process, and I'm still, I think, 5 months into the cardio rehab, and not quite right yet, but I'm definitely getting there, building strength. But as you say, in the mind, you do have to do a bit of reassembling, definitely.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sort of grateful that it happened at this point where we can't work.
I suppose so. Yeah. Every cloud. I'm sending you lots of love, mate, as always, and to Anita, of course.
Michael.
I'll see you soon. I'm going to play the song. So this is Woman, I'm a Woman, and God bless. Stay safe, won't you?
Thank you, Michael. God bless you.
Cheers, Brian.